guys, how are you? Mike here from Mondays with Mike. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode. Big time excited you guys are here, and I'm excited for the week ahead. So let's go ahead and roll into this week's message. And this week's message is all about, or I should say all on balance. And I don't mean balancing as far as balancing from an exercise standpoint. I mean balancing as far as like balancing stuff like that we have going on, whether it's like through fitness, through work, through relationships, through family, etc. And let me tell you where this actually stems from, this conversation that I recently had with someone who I respect. They actually have their own business going on as far as helping others serve, as far as helping others find and do work that they love. And in any case, I had a conversation with this individual, and it was all on balance. And the conversation came back to me as far as like, hey, how do I structure my days? How do I find balance to, balance the work that I do for the Wellness Bucket, balance my time with working out, balance my time with my family, my friends, Kristen, my girlfriend. So how do I balance all that? And I quickly came to find out that my balance isn't there. I mean, that's just straight up honest right there. That balance wasn't necessarily there for me, and I'm actually working on that as we speak, where the whole idea behind my mindset, and I'm curious what you guys think with your lives is, I have to do it this way in order to get here, and then I'll be more balanced. So let me give you an example of that. With the Wellness Bucket, the whole idea behind working hard and doing what you need to do now to get to a certain point, and then when you get there, then you can balance things a little bit more. So that's the way I thought of it. Hey, let me work as hard as I can now, maybe sacrifice a little bit more here and there, not be as balanced, but hey, you know what, once the business gets to this standpoint or this level, then I can kind of scale back a little bit more and be more balanced. And that's such a not a good approach, because you're giving on all these things over here while you're telling yourself, hey, once I get to this level, I'll be more balanced. We can take that with working out, right? Maybe it's you have a job that you just got into, and you have a launch going on, and it's, hey, you know what, let me get past these couple of months, and then I'll balance out my time with working out and family, etc. Or it could even be like if you're a parent or parents and you have kids, hey, let me get them, let me make sure they get to like grade school or high school or college, and then I'll start working out more and doing more for myself. And it's this whole idea that let me get here first, and when I get there, then I'll worry about balancing things out a little bit more. And I've decided that's not the best way to go. You can actually apply this to even like giving your time or money or donating to charity. They always say that, hey, if you're not willing to give $1 or $5 now, what makes you think when you're making a lot more money that you're going to give a lot more money then, or even give money then? So they always say, hey, start with where you are and do what you can right now. So we're talking about balance. So for example, for myself, I decided, well, how can I balance myself more when it comes to, hey, working hard on the Wellness Bucket, but also balancing that with my health, my fitness, my relationships, and even my own personal life, things that I enjoy doing. How do I balance that? And for myself, the one biggie was I decided not to work past 7 p.m. Not to work past 7 p.m. So that's forcing me to be a lot more diligent, or I should say deliberate, with my time as far as what I do, what I spend my time on. So come 7 o'clock, I'm focused on that 7 o'clock cutoff time where I balance it and I do more for myself, for my relationships, family, friends, etc., working out, etc. So that is what I've done to take on the whole idea of balancing things a little bit more so. So I'm curious, in your life, or in your life right now currently, where are some areas that potentially you're off balance? Mine was, again, work, business, the Wellness Bucket. What are some areas that potentially you're off on your balance, where you could just take that one small step to maybe start adding some more balance into your life? So you do it now, so regardless of what comes up, you're already going down that path of establishing more balance. Because if we keep thinking that, hey, when I get here, then I'll be more balanced, well, here keeps moving on us. And we seem to never get there. I know it's happened for me, and chances are it's happened for you guys. So that's this week's message, guys. It's all on balance. And so again, I invite you to look at one area in your life where you could add more balance, and take that one step right now to add more balance, whether it's fitness, whether it's work, whether it's with your kids, relationships, and add that balance in there, okay? I'm going to add one more piece, guys, to these motivational, or I should say Mondays with Mike, no more motivational Mondays, where I get a lot of write-ins as far as questions that I get. So I figured I would start sharing some with you, since I usually share them with the individual that reaches out to me. I would actually answer them here live, and hopefully it can help you guys. So I got recently I got a question that it asked me, Mike, with summer quickly approaching and a trip to the Bahamas planned for July, I'd love to tone up my body, specifically my stomach, a bit more. I don't necessarily need a six-pack, but would like to have a flatter stomach so I feel more comfortable and confident in a swimsuit. Any suggestions? Well, yeah, definitely have suggestions, and 3 I'll give you real quickly. 1 is food. It's all about food. You can work out 7 days a week, but unless the food is dialed in, you're not going to get that flat stomach. So when I say food, eat as natural as possible. Fruits, vegetables, lean meats, eggs, oats, grains. Eat as closely to natural. So watch out for the packaged food, the canned foods. If you can stay away from that and focus on more of the natural foods, you're going to be better off. That's number 1. And number 2 is just watch your portions. Watch the portion size. Shrink down that portion size. And even if it's healthy, just because chicken and sweet potatoes are healthy doesn't mean you eat a ton of it and you're stuffed. So natural foods, as close to natural as possible, and then watch your portion size. And again, couple that with exercise 5-6 days per week. You'll have a nice flat stomach leading into the Bahamas. So I hope that's helpful. Thanks so much for being here, guys. I appreciate it. If I can help you in any way, reach out to me. It's mike@thewellnessbucket.com. Have a phenomenal week ahead, and until next Monday, cheers.